Okay, chat. So I had you guys submit all of your cursed high school / college stories. You guys basically have to confess. We've called you down to the principal's office, okay? You have no idea why you're being called. You guys just have to tell us if you're truthful and we deem you guys as reformable. And then if you're not, we're just gonna expel you. So yeah, after the end of every submission, we're gonna tell you whether or not you're expelled or if you can keep being enrolled at a VTuber High. I ran out of ideas. We're in VTuber High now.
It's showtime!
Here we go. Here's the first one. There was one time in class that I really had to use the restroom. I needed to be intimate with the toilet for a bit, and she said no to me. After sitting there for a minute or two, I just kind of got over and decided screw it. I stood up, walked over to the teacher's desk, and started to piss in the trash can. I got suspended for 2 weeks and had to do in-school suspension for about a month. Worth it though. Literally marked his territory. What an absolute Chad. Holy.
While on the bus during choir trip, I was sitting next to my girlfriend at the time. Our teacher asked for a hand check once, and that was all the attention we got. After that, handsy stuff happened. Nobody knew.
Why are choir kids so fucking weird? I'm just gonna expel you for being a choir kid.
What? If I wasn't here, you would expel me for being a show choir kid?
As long as you weren't weird.
I didn't jerk off anyone, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, you can stay then.
Oh, yo.
Why are choir and band kids so damn horny? But in public, worst offenders, bro. I was an ADHD kid growing up and went through several different medications. However, come high school, I experimented with not taking my meds and it turned out pretty well. So halfway through grade 10, I stopped taking medication for my ADHD altogether. This left me with a bunch of leftover pills. What to do? My friends joked about how if you take these pills without having ADD or ADHD, it had the opposite effect. So as kids do, we tried it to great effect. Word got around, I inadvertently became a drug lord at school. People I didn't know started coming to me for ADHD meds because it essentially made them act drunk without needing alcohol. I don't think, is that an effect? Eventually, I had to set up some proxies because I didn't want teachers tracing it back to me. Running off the high of being my high school's drug lord, I then started high school gambling ring. Inevitably, the teachers caught on when hordes of students were gambling away lunch money at Texas Hold'em. Several people got expelled, but I never heard anything from the teachers directly, so I guess I got away with that too.
Moonwalker!
Am I going to jail? As long as you put a disclaimer that this was not real, there's no way to trace back to you. Also, I'm not a rat.
When I was in theater, the girls' dressing room was always crowded, shoulder to shoulder. To avoid this, some girls would sneak over to the guys' dressing room to change. And because there were so few guys, it would either be empty or just a few guys in there. I was getting ready for a show, and some of my friends, including my best girlfriend,
wait a damn second.
They were talking about when they first touched someone's chest. And then when they asked me, I said I never touched them before. The girl looked at me while she was changing into a costume and said, do you want to touch them then? Ooh, shit! She finally rushed over, grabbed my hands, and put them both on her chest before I had time to react. We both just stood there in complete silence for what felt like ages. Alright, so what do I do now? Bounce them, touch them, squeeze them, do something!
Oh my lord.
I ended up squeezing them as hard as I possibly could. And I asked what was wrong. She explained that it would be like squeezing someone's balls that hard!
Why'd you fucking death grip her fucking boob? Trying to fucking stick shift with them? Jesus Christ! Have a seat, Jetter. Who is Jetter? I wanted you two to act it out. That's the wrong stream. This isn't a high school RP stream. You read the instructions wrong. The teenager does as he was instructed, taking a chair in front of the desk while the VP closes the door.
Do you know why I called you here today?
I don't know. Is it because I was hitting third base in the middle of a computer tech class? Or me getting second and third base outside your office just now?
I called you in here to find out what you were doing outside of my office, but since you so kindly told us, why don't you explain what happened at computer tech?
Not much to explain. She wanted it, so I gave it to her.
Now, why don't you explain what happened this morning?
I'm with my friends sitting right next to the theater outside your office. I'm enjoying a small nap before class. Someone hops on my leg. I open my eyes and she is there. So we snuggle for a bit before I realize I'm not napping anytime soon. So I settle for the next best thing. Titties. Would have hit a home run if Bao wasn't such a cock block. Why did you send us this? Is this a pass or an expulsion? You're expelled, okay?
Very long, but I'm gonna try to go
Okay.
through. I pissed myself during parchment. A couple of hours go by and we gotta perform. And to top it off, I have to fucking piss. I've been holding it in for 4 hours now. We played like shit. It was so bad that literally no one in the crowd clapped and cheered. Anyways, we finished and I dashed to the bathroom. I'm finally there. And I had to take off my band gear. And I'm talking like 4 layers of shit. I gotta remove. I want the last layer, and I fucking pissed myself. So I called my dad. I didn't tell him that there was about a liter of piss on my leg. I come out, and 4 of my friends are looking at me. They caught my ass. I sat outside for about 15 minutes with cold wet pee. Every time I touch my leg, I want to cry. But my dad finally arrived. First thing he says is,
Where does that smell?
Oh, well.
I'm sorry.
There's no way we can expel them. All they did was pee. Top 3. So we had all their names start with a J. Yeah, okay, so we need to pick which one was the most TMI, which one was the most cringe, and which one was the most cursed. I think the most cringe had to have been Jetter. I think the most cursed had to have been Jebby, and the most TMI was Jekyll, because why would you admit to a crime?
That's true. That's very true. We figured it out.
You guys failed so hard in life that you guys ended up being the winners of this stream. Congratulations. I'm gonna call. Hello?
Bro?
The guy with the death grip.
I heard some people like saying that was fake in like the stream, like the chat, but I'm sitting here, I'm like, I wish it was fake.
Why did you do that?
Basically, like every single time that you touch titties, it was like the harder you touch them, the better they were. So I just was like, if I touch them the hardest I can ever do, if I rip them off, it'll feel the greatest that they've ever felt. It was not. Bao, say something, please. Why do you sound so disappointed? Can you at least support me a little bit, bro?
Jetter, you're calling me in the wrong DMs.
3rd time's a charm. How's everyone?
What's your icon?
Adi?
It is Ari.
Of course, a League player would send in fan fiction.
I write fan fiction. It's what I do.
Bro.
What? You didn't like it?
It was...
Should I do better?
You literally self-inserted.
Hello! Hello, I am Y/N.
I'm in the Twilight Zone right now.
I like titties.
Thanks for your submission, Jetter. If it ain't Walter White. How's life? You still in the business?
No.
That was the most unconvincing no I've ever heard in my life. Can I ask how much money you made? What did you buy with the money? I'm not interrogating you, by the way. I'm just...
Are you a cop?
I just want to know. I'm not a cop. I'm not a cop. I'm just a PNG, I swear.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, did this video make you chuckle? Maybe puff a little air out of your nostril? Well, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss my new videos. Or, you want to know what happens?